Howdy, y'all. This is Thomas. I was trying to bring some awareness to this Toucan Protocol here. Not sure if many people are aware of this, but it's an ingenious idea. And so let's get right into it, right? This is not financial advice. Y'all know that. Just bringing some research to y'all for educational purposes. So Toucan is on a mission to bring carbon credits on the DeFi. So they created something called the Carbon Bridge, which is it's a beautiful design. Actually, it tokenizes the carbon credits that were retired off chain. If you're unfamiliar with carbon credits in general, let me know and maybe we'll just do a video speaking directly on what carbon credits are, because I know it's unfamiliar to most people. So what they do is they get their carbon credits from Vera. Vera retires them in real life, and then Toucan, using the Carbon Bridge, brings them onto the blockchain by creating a NFT of that specific event. So it doesn't allow for double spending of the carbon credit, which is really good if you want any serious capital to flow into the market. It has to become more transparent. So Toucan does exactly that. It's allowing for traceable carbon credits, and you can buy them, you can hold them, you can bond them to other platforms, other cryptocurrencies. And so it's just a really great idea. So we can kind of look a little bit more into this. So the protocol summary is, there's a diagram where it shows how how the entire bridge works. Hopefully it's show up real here, and this is Vera here. Let me see if I can just grab that real quickly. Yep, that's Vera, and they're the world leading third-party verifier of the carbon credits. So if it's not Vera or Gold Standard, honestly, I wouldn't be I would be a little bit more hesitant on that project. They are built on the Polygon network, which is it's the Polygon network is done through proof of stake rather than proof of work, so it does make it a lot more less intensive in the energy department. So it's better for the environment, which makes sense because Toucan is attempting to allow for individuals, retail, small businesses, even major businesses that are not particularly in the top 500, but you can be in the S&P 500 and buy carbon credits from Toucan. They're just as valuable as anywhere else that you can get them. And they already performed the bridging to getting them on chain. So that's a little bit of the premium price that you pay for, is the actual use of the bridge and all the work that they have to go through already. But the relative price of the carbon credits from Toucan is still extremely undervalued, in my opinion. Just because I have faith in the entire emerging market. As I was mentioning in a prior video, the cost of capital for the green bonds will drive more cash, more capital into the carbon credit voluntary market. So that's what they do. They bridge this. They use it to get the carbon credits onto the market through the Polygon chain. And so I actually encountered them through KlimaDAO, which full disclosure, I am invested in KlimaDAO, and I am invested in the Toucan, the BCT, the base carbon ton. So that's just one of the people that they are working with. But you can actually buy and hold the Toucan carbon credit yourself, and it will be as if you're holding the actual commodity itself. So that's just another way to keep it together. They are done with the ERC20 tokens. So there's that little bit of gas fee there. And they're, like I said, they're bringing the green mining to the forefront by collecting the base carbon tons, the carbon credits. Their unit is the BCT, and then by bringing them onto the blockchain, so they will be able to sell their carbon credits to any buyer. Like I said, retail, and there is word that there are some big players funding this project here. Some say Mark Cuban is working with it, supposedly putting 50,000 every 10 days into carbon credit, into the carbon market. Robert Kiyosaki was quoted in saying that, I'll just leave it here, so if y'all want to take a look a little bit more into this carbon bridge and the mechanics. But and Robert Kiyosaki said that that the carbon market was expected to be larger than the Bitcoin market. So I understand what he's saying. He's just saying that the fundamentals are there to push the carbon market higher. So in investing, obviously, you're looking to find undervalued assets, goods, and purchase them while they're undervalued. And then when the market realizes that they're undervalued, then the price goes up and you are looking to sell. Or you can actually retire the carbon credit itself. You can, which basically they use the word retire, but it just means to use it in this sense. So when you retire a carbon credit, it's gone forever. That it's spent, and that way it prevents the double spending. And this is focused on the voluntary carbon market. Excuse me. So this is, it's separate from the mandatory carbon market. But the beautiful thing about the voluntary carbon market is that big companies are buying from it as well, and so it gives you a good place to buy these carbon credits and get your feet wet in it, and hopefully do some more research. I'll do some more videos on this. This is just a little quick introduction to the Toucan Protocol, and then we can go further in on all these. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comment section, and as long as we generate some interest, I'll bring you along for my research journey. Like I said, this is not financial advice. It's just the stuff that I like to look into. And I figured we can bring some awareness to this, because it's just a good project to just hopefully prevent deforestation, and eventually, by driving the price of the carbon credits higher and making it more expensive to pollute, we can trigger the entrepreneurs of the world to really invent some beautiful technology that can sequester the carbon from the air, from the atmosphere, and lock it away, and do some amazing things with it. I don't want to just think about only locking it into the ground, because they can come out with some ingenious ideas. But that's the name of the game, is we have to raise the price of the cost of pollution, and then the entrepreneurs will step in and solve this problem for the businesses that are requiring them, and the governments that are requiring them. There are several governments, state, local, and even federal, that have signed on to different accords. I'm sure you heard of the Paris Climate Accord and other commitments to reducing their carbon footprints. So At some point, there will be a convergence of the mandatory nature of the businesses being squeezed to reducing their carbon footprint, as well as the individuals like myself and others who are buying and holding carbon credits, with the chance of and the expectations of it going a little bit higher. How high? This is a long-term investment, and so I would say that a reasonable outlook is I would go with my personal outlook as a 10-year outlook for the carbon market. So hopefully we'd see some interesting things. And like I said, it really it's trying to we're trying to get the cost of pollution higher, so that it becomes more reasonable for their bank statements and their their cash flow, that actual investing in technologies that will reduce our carbon footprint, and or just stop polluting, just in the terms of fuel or different just the different businesses that are doing it. Hopefully we can get to a cleaner space. Everyone sees the trash floating around on the ground, so there's other projects as well. And like I said, I really want to dig deeper into this one. This was just a short little introduction, and hopefully we can get some interest in this, as it's all about bettering the environment, and everybody has a residence on Earth. So let's look forward to that, and hopefully we can have a better place for the kids. Alrighty, I'll head out here, and like I said, I'll be doing another deeper dive into this. Hopefully this is received well. Yeah, any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment sections. If you enjoyed yourself, leave a like. My daughter gets a kick out of looking at them. So yeah. All right, enjoy yourselves. Have a good day. Bye-bye.